Hi there, this is Mike from the Imperial Hangar, and I'm wanting to come with a quick video about Pheonix, Kronos, and what's going on with these masterpiece Jetfires. So this is the Skyfire that I had purchased once upon a time, and you know, he's bigger than Jetfire, obviously, but he's not masterpiece scale. This is the Sky Guardian, and yes, he's not nearly as big as Pheonix or Kronos. It's the first one I got that's a third party. Dude came out at like 160 bucks. I got him for 80, and now you can get him for like 40 or so on eBay. But really think he looks good. Scales well with G1, but definitely not for your masterpiece. So this, you can see back here I have all these Jetfires, and Jetfire really means a lot to me. You can see back there I've got my boxed Jetfire that I've had since a child, so Jetfire really holds a special place in my heart. Now technically Kronos is Skyfire. This dude is massive. I just got him in today. Now I got him off eBay for 60 bucks. Yeah, he came out for 160. Skyrocketed to $400. So you got people out there paying $400 for him because he looks so good on a shelf, and I really see why. At the time, there's no other options and nothing that scales this well. I mean, you just look at this. He towers over the, let's get that in scale there. He towers over the MPO5 12-inch. He, like, really blows all these other ones out of the water. Look at this next to Quake Blast, next to the Seeker mold there. I mean, just, he looks great. So he has some issues. I'm never going to transform him. Leave him in robot mode the way I got him. Let him stand there and look awesome. Maybe throw a Decepticon symbol just for fun, because what he was, in the first episode he was there, fire in the sky. So, he looks great. Pheonix obviously is a better, superior figure, but I'm not going to pay $220 for Pheonix. Maybe I'll wait till I can find Pheonix for 60, because that's kind of the same situation we're in right here with Kronos, dropping in price because the real competitor. What's going to take Pheonix down a notch? Maybe when Takara, Hasbro, whatever, release an official version. That's when Pheonix is going to take a plunge in prices. Kind of redone my displays a little bit. I'm making room for an MPP-10 right there, and then I'm also making room for Jin Bao. Jin Bao is gonna make a big boy now. He's gonna go right there, so I'm gonna make a video about that when he comes in. My whole experience with Jin Bao's Warbitron, the Bruticus, and you know, I have 3 versions of the, or sets of boxed Combiner Wars Bruticus, but I haven't opened any of them because I'm waiting for this Jin Bao. And I also want to talk about, there's going to be an oversized KO of Ironhide. And I think I'm really on board with this because, as I've said before, I am more of the 12-inch scale, and the 9-inch scale really irritated me. And now we're going to get them cheaper, bigger, and better. Because you're not going to have these waist side skirts that he has there. So let me tell you, I'm on board with that, and I'm going to be getting one. I'm going to be reviewing one, and it's just a matter of time. And I've decided that unless I can find a combiner on the scale of Combiner Wars Devastator here, you know, I'm not going to buy them. I'm not buying combiners that are smaller. You know, they've made some really good looking ones, but they're just too small for me. They don't fit with masterpiece scale, and the Toy World Devastator just doesn't fit the aesthetic I'm looking for. I mean, he's big. He's bigger than this. I don't need bigger than this. But on the flip side, I don't know what look they were going for. They weren't going for G1. I'm not a fan of IDW. I mean, if you are, that's great. I mean, enjoy the comic. But if you really want G1 look, this is the best Devastator out. And in fact, the best thing to do with Devastator would be to kit bash them, take that head and put it right on the Unite Warriors version. right down here. I mean, I would kit bash these two, but it's a lot of work and just not really out to do all that. And plus, I'm a little bit of a purist. I like to take stuff the way it comes and enjoy it just stock. I like a car that looks good stock. I like a transformer that looks good stock. So for those of you who are looking for a Skyfire, Jetfire to fit in your masterpiece display, I'd go with Kronos. I recommend them. I would never transform them. I would not plan to hold his arms in the air to pose, but there's a lot of problems with them. But you know that going into it, and you know I got mine for $60. I think he's a $100 figure. I'd still pay $100 for him if I had no other option. I got lucked out, you know, I got lucky. There's one on eBay right now that's $100 that I would buy if I didn't have this guy. So really a great value, a great time in collecting, and I learned my lessons. If I didn't already have Appolyon, I'd be buying them up right now for like $50 or $40. Dude is a great looking Megatron. A little smaller than the MP36, and I think the MP36 will come down in price if you wait years till they reissue them 7 times like they did this old guy up here, but they eventually will. But you know, right now they're having a shortage of MP36s and they're having trouble meeting the demand, so this guy here is a great alternative. Kronos says like and subscribe, and goodbye from the Imperial Hangar.